Sanibonani. Usishi futhi lo Nxaba uMathendra bayikhulu. Ngihamba nogoba amajanga samahle ombambo. Today I want to talk about intimacy with multiple partners. People always ask from a perspective of if it is allowed to have more than one wife for a man, why is it so wrong for people to have multiple partners? In a case of polygamy, or what these days they call polyandry, where women can have more than one man, the whole entire concept here that we need to look at, the basis of it all, is that ultimately intimacy is a very spiritual process. The two of you become one at that moment, and there are things that are beyond the physical that happened from an interaction point of view. Now, if your partner, even if you are in a polygamistic relationship or polyandry, or you guys are just dating, is having other partners, there are things that those other partners carry with that leave a spiritual imprint in their spiritual framework, if I can call it that. This could be anything that is spiritual or even psychological. If you are going to sleep with a lot of people, you are carrying what they are carrying. So some people think that, hey, but if I use condoms, then I will be safe. Yes, you'll be safe from sexually transmitted diseases, but you won't be safe from spiritually transmitted diseases, if I can call it that. So it gets so deep that you can go to someone who does a reading and they can end up reading someone completely different because you are carrying someone's essence. That someone could be someone that you are not directly intimate with. Let me explain. Let's say your boyfriend has two other girlfriends, and one of the girlfriends has had multiple abortions. And now you go to do a reading from a sangoma or from a psychic. And the sangoma picks up that, hey, I'm picking up multiple abortions coming from you. And then you're like, no, Mkulu, I've never aborted a child. I've never even lost a child. I've never even been pregnant. Why is this? The person you've gone to, the healer or the psychic, that is now picking up other spirits that you are carrying in your spiritual framework, that you attached yourself to knowingly or unknowingly. In a case where people are having multiple intimate partners during a party or something because it's an in thing or whatnot, I cannot even begin to explain the things that you are picking up from there. The reason for this is I just want to go back to the same thing that people don't understand. Lovemaking, sex, intimacy, whatever you want to call it, is very spiritual. It takes you to another level, and it allows you to attach to yourself things that you may not want to be attached to you. You will hear, or you will read, or you will meet people that will tell you that after I was intimate with so and so, my things just went down. Hey, like everything just became dark. And it's very interesting that statistically you will meet more people like that. But in the same token, you will meet someone that will tell you, hey, when I slept with someone, my life started picking up. But statistically, you don't hear a lot of those positives. It is almost like intimacy almost always picks up the negative from other people that you actually interact with at that level. So ask yourself, do you want to risk saying that, hey, what Mkulu is saying is that, you know, it's actually flip of a coin. I could date Dineo and then date Zanele at the same time, as well as Charmaine. Chances are one of them will make me rich. Now, I'm glad we got to this point. It then gets to a point where there are those who are deliberately using black magic to suck the energy out of you. So they will see that you're a successful young woman, successful young man, and they will use black magic. They will use black herbs to actually get your luck to be on their side. Now you are walking around as a soul that has lost something that belongs to them, and it's attached to someone else because you slept with them. And now you have this bad luck that is just sitting with you. You are now attracting a whole lot of things. And then you go and you date Dineo, Charmaine, and Zanele. And then Zanele, Charmaine, and Dineo goes and dates Frank, Tom, and Happy. Now, Frank, Tom, and Happy are going to now get the same thing that Zanele and Charmaine and Dineo had. And they all got it from this mysterious figure. We'll call him Mr. X. Mr. X is well known for using black muti and black magic. And he goes around taking people's luck. It is not a good idea to sleep around. When you're in a polygamistic situation, it's different. It's only different if you trust your wives. If your wives or one of your wives goes out to sleep with someone else, she will come back with that and spread it to your wives as well as you to mess up the polygamistic setup. This is why we are always talking about the need for people to be used to being cleansed. Go to the river, go to the waterfall, go to the ocean. Have things in your home. Other people, someone this morning sent me a message telling me they dreamt of iswasho, bath salts. They were shown that they need to use. Use those. You can use Epsom salt, you can use Kos salt. Every once in a while, use eggs. And egg cleansing is also very effective. You mix it with milk. It depends how many eggs you want to use or how many eggs you were shown. Others use 3, others use 6, others use 12, others use 36. Mix it with milk, mix it with white vinegar, mix it with Kos salt. Go and mix it with river water, pray and cleanse yourself and say, anything that doesn't belong to me must be cleansed today. And you pray and you ask your angels and your ancestors to help you. Or you can go to a healer to get cleansed. It is important to be cleansed, people, because you don't know what you pick up along the way. Umoya Ongcwele, the Holy Spirit, is also very powerful in cleansing you. Remember that. Thokozani bantu bakithi, Lesedi, Makhosi, Tamaku, Thobela, ngiyabonga.